Bonjour, this is Jasmine. Thank you so much for stopping to smell the roses on Rue Madame. For those of you who are new here, I'm a writer, a storyteller, and a community builder. I write about culture, politics, parenthood, and my life here in France. Today's video, I wanted to get straight to it. It's like breaking news. I woke up, started my breakfast, said hello to my family, and I looked at the current events, and immediately I read that Megan Thee Stallion, rapper and famous for her recent collaboration with Beyonce, the one and only, Savage single, and it said that she was shot multiple times. Oh, I was, I had to look at it again. I'm like, what? Savage star Megan Thee Stallion shot multiple times. Oh my God, is she alive? Is she okay? What happened? Oh my God. I was speechless just by looking at the headline. Oh my God, what now? There's always something. And let's not mention the multiple shootings and drive-bys in Chicago. I'm not going to say recently because it's a long history of that. Let's not single out Chicago, they get enough of that. But all across the country, Detroit, Atlanta, specifically police brutality, let's focus on that. But just the magnitude and the amount of guns and guns violence in the United States, it takes my breath away. Living in France is one of the reasons why I'm still here and haven't gone back as fast and quickly as sometimes I wish I did. First and foremost, not just to Megan Thee Stallion, even though she's a great artist who I cherish dearly. I love her music, all of it. Her unapologetic swag and how she approaches these feminist issues in a savage, raunchy way. I'm actually here for. I think there's a little Megan Thee Stallion in me and a lot of other women, which is why she's so popular. And you would say, oh, she's like all the other rappers out here that are talking about her vagina and sex and etc. And I can give you that. That's a valid argument. She is talking about the same thing they are. But I'm not really a fan of anybody else. It's not like I dislike anybody else either. But she sticks out because she also gives this positive energy, positive vibe. Just a sweetheart, honestly. Shout out to Cashed Out too. Love you too. Those are probably the two rappers that I even care to look into. Cashed Out from Detroit and Megan Thee Stallion. But I pray that she's safe and she'll get through this. I read that she actually updated her Instagram to clear up the incident, which was this past Sunday, I believe. Shout out to her. But also, I want to just give my heart and my attention to the victims of gun violence. And I've been doing that for the past couple of weeks with George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Rashad Brooks. Keep them trending. Let's get justice for them. The cops are still not held accountable, not all of them. But I want to give a big hug to the families of this pandemic, this epicenter of cruelty and unprecedented, I believe, in the modern world, in the developed world. This type of senseless and unchecked lawlessness. So the gun violence here in France, just to make a comparison, is relatively non-existent and compared to the United States. Of course, there's guns here. You have some people will trickle in guns in the wrong hands or in the hands of people who actively seek out this type of weapon. But guns are not allowed in everyday civilians' hands, which gives me peace of mind for my children. I don't have to worry about a mad person, a student who's depressed, who needs medical attention, mental illness, to go into their school and shoot up 20 children. I don't have that worry in the back of my head. Don't get me wrong. Evil cannot be abolished or banned because of a law. It cannot be avoided completely with just the laws of the land. I understand that. So evil in the United States, I can see that here. But the fact that it's uncommon, unheard of, and not in the culture. So it's one thing to have guns or not have guns, but for that to be the culture of a love and a lust for these objects, because it's not just about protecting yourself. We do need protection. I'm all for people protecting themselves. Let's not take people's protection if that's how they feel. But I'm so relieved to be in France where the culture is not everybody let's be cowboys. Everybody let's not be gunslingers. And not only that, the laws are very thin in the protection from people who need not have guns. Yeah, it's just very, very frustrating. So I'm going to give my heart to people of the gun violence. I have a relative, a small child who was a victim of this nonsense. And let's get to that too. Accidents. The likelihood of you having a gun and the accidents that occur because of those guns increases when you're an owner. It's just, I just have to say, living in France, there's a lot of good, there's a lot of bad, but that's one of the good parts. I don't have to worry about that. There is terrorism everywhere. We had the terrorist attacks of 2015 and other terrorist attacks, but they are so much of a one-off compared to other countries in the world first. But that's the gun violence we hear of. We don't hear of Johnny taking a gun from mama and papa and, killing half the neighborhood or half his school. That's not something I'm worried about. So I just want to get that out of the way. Thank you so much for stopping to hear what I had to say about guns and my relationship to guns. I have none. And my support and love and prayers to the people who are directly and indirectly touched by this preventable problem. If there was more safety. Shout out to Megan. Hopefully you're doing well. Megan, come back. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe and hopefully you are in good health. Bye.